I am so thrilled you're here. And my position on the planet is that coaching is the greatest, most fulfilling opportunity that we have to serve the world from our highest self. And that business growth needs to happen your way. Your unique, intentional way. And it's got to be a way that nourishes your soul, that inspires you to intentional action and makes a real meaningful impact and influence on other people's lives. Because what happens is it begins to ripple and then expand and then grow. So today we're going to talk about that on one side of the fence. And it's going to be an intimate group here, which is wonderful because we can dive deep. Ooh, because I love.
Is this soul member of the male species supposed to be here?
He's definitely supposed to be here. And Vic, right. You are an intentional, heart-centered fellow. I know you are. And, you know, I mean, I think that a lot of coaches don't realize the power and the potency of functioning that way. You do. You do intentionally. I'm inspired by you, the conversations that we've had too. So thank you for staying and hanging out with us. So the other side that I want to visit today that we're going to have conversations about is this. And I was in an event all day yesterday and it just kept coming up again and again and again. And it is to truly look at what drains us, what distracts us, what takes us out of flow. It's that focused energy, what takes us off the path of productivity, of intentional, focused energy. So let's look at that too. Okay. Is that all right? I just need a yes by everybody because I want to know you're in. Are you in to play all the way? Yay. And the interesting thing that happened before everybody got on here is Susan's talking about the brain's neural pathways. I mean, this is so fascinating to me. I mean, I know, Cheryl, you know a lot about this. I'm a eager 18-year-old student when it comes to understanding the brain, the neural pathways, how to change the way we think, how to change the way that we feel and become calmer, grounded, more focused. So I'd love to weave in a little bit of that. If you would bring some of your experience and your expertise and anybody else. And Susan, you mentioned that you're working with another Grand Connection member in facilitating, you know, this transformation of kind of slowing the thoughts down, the brain down. I'd love you to share some of that too. Okay. Okay. So what we're looking at here is what I call aiming higher. And that's activating our inspired mindset. That's anchoring in truth. It's influencing our energy and manifesting incredible results and joy in what we do. So let's dive into the first piece. So, and because we're a small group, we're going to stay here. I'm going to send out one breakout room that 1, 2, 3, 4, that you can be in groups of 2 for the second exercise, but we'll just hang here to start. And my invitation to you is to deeply speak your truth here. Because when we get raw and real, and when we get to hear our own truth, I think it's a part of intentionally setting those new pathways. Cheryl would know more about that than me, but I think it really supports those new pathways of thinking. So here's the first piece. I'd like you to introduce yourself, just your first name, because we can see it. And I want you to introduce yourself in regards to what aspects of your business really nourish you, nourish your soul, and contribute to your success. What is it that in your way of building your business, what has meaning, what has purpose? So we're going to start with Cheryl. Thank you, my friend. So just name and then that. You'll have about, oh gosh, probably, I don't know, 2 minutes is fine. You don't have to take up the whole 2 minutes, but if you want to, please feel free. And let's dive deep today and really resonate that deep truth.
Sure.
Go ahead, Cheryl.
Yeah. Thanks, you guys. So Cheryl Brewster, and the neuroscience piece that fills my soul is that we all have a golden shadow, every single one of us. And that golden shadow is deep in the unconscious. And we have our primal brain and our awakened brain. So to be able to work with both of them together means that we're really recognizing the deceptive brain messages that will take us out and will take us away from living the truth. And in the research that I've done in neuroscience and in my own life, at the biggest thing we can do is ask ourselves, how am I really feeling? And does this really fill me up? And truth is the most critical factor. And so we can get lost in what's called, the emotion or the habit of needing to push to our detriment. And so you don't know what you don't know. And it's a really weird feeling when you begin to recognize it. And then you go, well, how do I work with this? And you don't know how. And so that's what I love to do, is to support people who are really wanting to live their full potential and recognize that they need some help and some support to do it. And I've certainly benefited from what I've learned in the brain science of why this happens and what we can do about it, and to emerge on the other side of it really free and at peace. So I really appreciate working with Carolyn, who helped me identify the signature process that has helped me, that I share with others, and those who use it are, it's just so rewarding. And that's what fills me with joy, to see others just blossom and grow.
Welcome, Alan. Great to see you, sir. So glad you're here. Thank you, Cheryl. I mean, that just felt good listening to it, didn't it? I mean, it just felt good. So I just appreciate you and for what you stand for. And we can all learn from each other as coaches. So thank you for that. We're going to go to Vic next. And Vic, you feel free to share. And Alan, you'll see where we're going here. It's just sharing with the group what really nourishes your soul in stepping up and standing up in regards to what's most important to you in your business, to really create that meaningful contribution in people's lives, making a difference as a coach. Go ahead, Vic.
Yeah, I'm Vic, Vancouver, Canada. I came up with a term called the entrepreneurialist after I unretired here a couple of years ago. And in our search as to what to do, I was told to niche down. And so we ended up saying, where can we make a difference? And we zeroed in on the agriculture and food safety world. Essentially, as a developer of opportunities that matter, we focus in on preparing these opportunities for capital that cares, one of which is a plant breeder, geneticist out of the University of Reno, Nevada, who's developed 200 variety of sorghum, Dr. Melinda Yerka. And as a typical academic, she knew zip about business. Our job is to commercialize what she has created in her head and in her lab over the last 20 years. And that's what the rewarding part is that when you use an opportunity to draw people forward as opposed to pushing them, as maybe some of the other disciplines look to do, it's that realization of that opportunity, mainly because we focus in on the opportunity as opposed to any stakeholder, rather than serving investors or serving the founder. We feel that if you zero in on the opportunity itself, it'll serve all stakeholders. That's it for me.
Okay, well, I'm glad it gave that. Woo!
I made it.
I love it. I love it. And Vic, wow, man. I mean, some people sit at home and watch TV. Look what you're doing. I mean, some people who get retired lose their purpose and their passion, and you're fueling yours. I
Yeah,
commend
my
you.
wood shop didn't do it.
No, I tried retiring before I met Susan. I tried chalk painting. I tried, recovering furniture, cooking. Yeah. So I just commend you. And there's so many people. I think that you could be such an inspiration to a lot of retired people that think that that's the end. Well, it isn't. It's a new beginning. So I just really commend you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Brenda next. Welcome, Brenda.
Well, thank you. So I'm Brenda. I live in Mississauga, and I really love what you were saying today, Carolyn, because I was thinking about it earlier today because there's a significant person in my life who, with the best of intentions, is totally tearing down and destroying my drive and my vision for my future. They're trying to do something good, but it in a most painful way. And I understand that it's coming from a place of love, but it's so the part of my business that I love the most, I love to meet new people. I love that session that we did yesterday, Susan, in the connecting and in sharing with people how to use the Grand Connection app, and in seeing people's faces as we walk through the Match Me process and helping them to get clarity and the belief that they can do it. I have the ability to pour 100% belief into other people that they can do it, they can succeed, they can achieve whatever it is that they dream. And this person asked me this morning, they said, well, why can't you do that for yourself? And I know that the answer is really simple, and I'm looking forward to the next parts of the conversation, because the answer is I can if you don't try and tell me that everything I believe is not right. And so I'm really looking for this conversation. I'm so glad Susan suggested I come today, and I'm so glad. And I'm hoping, Carolyn, I heard that this is your last day doing this.
It is.
So
It
I'm
is.
hoping that we can connect through LinkedIn and that I can get to know you better in the future anyway.
Me too. I'm when you cry, you just have to breathe, okay? So you bring tears to my eyes because we have a lot in common. I have just dramatically changed my life in the last year and a half to anyway, we'll talk. But there's lots of parallels between you and I love how much you care. I love how much you believe in people. I come from the same place as you. And I'm inspired by you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. Okay. Oh boy, I'm really gonna cry now. Susan, you're up, and then Alan, okay?
Okay, it got me with tears in my eyes too.
Oh.
Brenda, I'd love to have a conversation with you about how to get some. I think I know where you're coming from too. So kind of little bits of backgrounds everybody knows. But I'll okay. Anyways, it's open. My door's open, Brenda. I love people. I'm from Friendly, Manitoba. Shane always reminds me that you're from Friendly, Manitoba. That's why you're always so you like people. You just want to. And that when I was in high school, I was the one that I could hang out at every door. I don't know if your school had doors, but there were doors like the headbangers were one door, the preppy were at the other door, and the alternative people with this punk hair, they were another one. Anyways, I had friends in every door and people. Yeah. I love the diversity. The ideas that come from meeting different people. Like, when I get together with Cheryl, just when I hear your voice, Cheryl, I just get grounded now after having many sessions with you and talking to you all the time. And so I guess what fuels me is the people around me, seeing that transformation when you see the success, when you see something lights up. And I love technology. I love learning. And now with some of the tools in AI, I can have that transformation with clients in 1 hour sessions now. It's just amazing when you use the right tools to just get that, and it saves the money, because I've always been very frugal coming from Winnipeg and being Polish background. We are very frugal with our dollar, and I want my clients to save money so that I can help them get a great bang for their buck. So learning, and every time I'm around our community, I get little reminders from what everybody says that helps me grow as a person myself. Thank you.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And that's why the Grand Connection is the Grand Connection, Susan, is because people feel that. Aren't I correct? Ladies and gentlemen, yes. So that is beautiful. And we need to live what's most meaningful to us. And I'm so happy for you. You have that. So thank you for sharing so honestly. And technology is a huge part of it too. And people don't realize that, Susan. They don't realize the incredible freedom that happens from having that support of technology. And that's what you bring. You make it sound easy. So does Brenda, so that's wonderful. Okay, Ellen, you're up. So welcome. And it's just really what you love about your business and how that feels for you, and what that contributes to you.
I don't know who knows. I can't really see who's on. So I don't know who knows my background, but I had a terrible education, and I left school at 15 with an education level of about 10. And I was going nowhere. Menial jobs. That was my life as I expected. But I had 3 sisters. And when I left school at 15, I went on to further education, but I dropped out at 16. I was going nowhere. But I had 3 sisters, and they taught me about mindset. Now, this is 64 years ago. They taught me about mindset. They taught me how to learn. how to work, how to support and care for other people, and they taught me how to make money. It was an instant change for me. So instead of going for a menial job, I went for a high-tech job. And I wasn't happy to get through the technical training. My goal was to be the top. And when I went in the first day, there was an old timer sat next to me. And at the end of the day, he said he didn't understand it. And I'd planned 2 evenings studying. So on my second evening, I went round to his house and taught him everything he should have learned that week. As a result, Pete and I came top of the class week after week, month after month, and year after year. To me, that was just amazing. I got back what I call my yearning for learning. And to get a higher level of technical training, I joined the army.
Okay,
on the-
so just wrap it up in 30 seconds, Alan, in regards
Okay.
to what a difference that's made to you in your life, in yearning to learn, in receiving that incredible inspiration from your sisters.
Well, it has pushed me forward. I've been the top of my trade, everything I've done throughout my entire career. Even when I lost my eyesight, it didn't stop me. I've pushed on. And I've now met a lady who's going to push me to the next level.
Oh, that is good, Alan. That is good. And you know, Alan's been a supporter of the Grand Connection, I think, since even before it was birthed with Susan and I, to be honest. And Alan, oh my goodness, we love you so much. And you have been this steady sense of grace in every room that you've put yourself in. And you inspire so many people.
Thank you.
Because the hurdles that you have overcome are so inspirational to all of us. I mean, we think we have issues. No. So thank you for everything that you contribute intentionally. I know you do. And I just really respect and honor the character of who you are, Alan, to the fullest. So thank you. And I put a heart up on my screen. I know you can't see it, but I put one up. And Cheryl put in the chat, yes, you know, just appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Diliana, are you coming on here and jumping in, or not yet? Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, I just
oh, there you are. There you are. Okay, awesome. So here's the invitation. I'm going to put you right on the spot, pardon me, but we've just gone through everybody. So your opportunity is to take 2 minutes and share what it is in your business that you love, that nourishes you, and that makes the biggest impact on other people and yourself.
I love educate women going through challenges in midwife, and I'm inspired by when I see that they find a solution and find a balance in their life. In my actually work, I'm so happy when I see the result and they feel more happier, more relaxed, more rejuvenate, using my tools in my programs. So I'm really inspired to empower women and to support them and to give them a hope going through menopause.
Right. Okay. So how does that nourish you in supporting them?
Just feel satisfied when I'm helping others. So I nurture myself. I walk the talk. I use the tools that I give to them, but my soul is kind of satisfied when I help and support others.
So also, how does serving others inspire you to keep going within yourself in doing that?
Just keep going, yes, because it's so much ups and downs and challenges and setbacks and all this. It's just something it's kind of inside core that it's kind of mission. It's my soul mission. That's why I keep going.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. And see, my position is this. It's exactly what you said, is that our business, how we can be the most successful, and I think organically, naturally, and become a magnet to attract those ideal clients, is when it becomes our purpose and our mission in life. That we think about it at, 3 a.m. in those mystical, magical moments of being awake. And and we get creative and innovative, and then we fall back asleep. But then there's ideas that come. I mean, Vic, your story of niching down, niche, and then attracting that incredible organization to support, guide, and teach, and be a mentor with that leader, just absolutely feeds your soul. I know it does. And it's an opportunity that we have, yet I think there's a journey to discover what your purpose is. And I honestly, I don't think it's easy. I think there's a level of deep surrender into intimately just finding out what that is. It's been my journey. I know it's been Susan's, because her and I know each other well. I know it's been Cheryl's, and you just mentioned it slightly, Ileana. And Alan knows his whole entire life has been this evolving, opening, expanding ways that he can be visible, available to contribute his principles and practices of mindset that changed his life dramatically. He just wants everybody to know about it. Right, Alan? You do. Because it transformed your own life, So there's this place of responsibility that we have. And a lot of people don't understand that. It's a deep responsibility. So for me, I've been with the Grand Connection since conception. Like, Grand Connection was a birth. Wasn't it, Susan, standing at Grand Canyon? It was like this divine download from God. Honestly, that's what we both felt. And Susan goes, well, have you ever even been on Zoom? I said, no, done everything in person. She goes, well, how are you going to do it? I said, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I kind of was like Alan Roberts. I'll figure it out. And it's been such an incredible journey for Susan.
We did do one practice Zoom before our first event.
We were awful. We were absolutely awful in the beginning. Awful. And Susan goes, do you think those people that came to the first events will ever come back? Because we were just so awful. We were nervous. We were talking over each other. I didn't know what mute. I didn't know anything. I was just a complete rookie. But over time, we got better, didn't we, Susan? We got better and better. And then Susan shined her zone of genius to make a difference with her websites and everything that she's passionate about with technology and doing the website. When Susan showed me the website, I cried my head off. She filmed it.
I recorded it.
Remember that?
It's actually it's on the Facebook group. If you scroll back to the very beginning 5 years ago, it's there.
I'm like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's so great. And I've cried many times at the Grand Connection. And I'm feeling very emotional today, I'll just tell you. I love this community with my heart, my soul, my spirit. I love Susan too. Yet there's times in life that we need to sacrifice certain things to go on the journey of our calling. And that's what I'm doing. This internal voice of wisdom from God, that I call it, has been calling me for a while. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to change. I'm not going to do things different. I'm just not. No, thanks for sharing. No, But now I'm listening. And today I'm launching on Potapalooza, which is an event happening right now, my new podcast. And that's my love. And it's called Love Inspired Leadership. It's channeling the last 40 years of contribution to businesses with my heart, soul, and spirit. It's channeling all the love that I've contributed to this community. Every event, I never miss one event. I mean, honestly, I was sick. I had catastrophes happening in my life. And Susan and I still showed up every week to contribute to this community with our intention of making a difference. I mean, my mom passed away. Remember that, Susan? Oh my goodness. That was April 9th. We had an event. I'll never forget it. And I was sort of present and not, but that's how much it meant to me. That was only a few days after she died. So, you know, I just want to thank this community. I know there's not that many people here, but I want to thank this community with my heart, my soul, and my spirit for everything you've contributed to me. I mean, I've stepped up and did my best. Susan will tell you that. I have. I've stretched, I've changed, I've learned, I've grown, but I am who I am because of what I've received from this community. I am eternally grateful. I am honored to have hosted it with Susan for all this time. And I wish so much success for everybody in this community. And, you know, I want you to follow my new podcast, Love Inspired Leadership. And my intention is to make a difference in the world. I'm going back to speaking on stages live. I booked a few. So I want to bring my message, as Alan does, in person to the world. And it's going to take a lot of planning, lots of preparation. But I live by a philosophy, and I want to leave you with this. It's let go to lead. Release. It's not just what isn't working, but it's also what is working, because the Grand Connection has always worked. Susan and I have always made sure of that. Yet I know that I'm releasing the Grand Connection to step into my role, my responsibility, just to make a bigger difference in other avenues. So I just want to say thank you to Susan with all my heart. Ooh. Just for everything.
I'm not here to give you any flowers in person, like, you know, but there's some flowers for you, my dear. And you're still a member. You're the founding member. So Carolyn isn't really gone. She's in the member club. She will come in as guest speaker when to some of our bigger events. I'm hoping.
Of course.
We're here to support you. We want to make sure that, you know, you get your podcast out in the marketplace, and we share it and do shout outs for the events you're speaking in, and we can find you on your own stages too. So I just, you know, I know that you've got big things to do, and there's only so much space. So I'm grateful for everything that we built together, and it's going to continue. And what's really happened is it's just turned into a member-driven community. It's the members like Brenda here running her group. Other members, Cheryl, you've been so supportive throughout the years. Joyce, you add so much love when you come to events and inspire us all to keep on going and live our vision right forever. So I just everybody is part of this community. The community Grand Connection is not the founders. It's not anything. It is you. And we are grateful for everything. And I just see it. We've added in some new programs for some of our group leaders to help them help grow the community more. And I'm just very excited with the direction that we're all going as a community-led community, as a people-led community of the people that are part of it. I'm going to just be the mother hen that just runs all the marketing and stuff, which is what I'm passionate about. And members are going to be shining. So I'm, you know, we got this growth together. And Carolyn, we're all going to be followers of your podcast. Is it up now? Can we find it?
No,
No.
not yet.
Is there a sign up
it-
wait list that you got in place?
It's in the formation. I've done my intro, outro, trailer. Graphic is still fine tuning. I created one quick for Potapalooza today. But I want to just let you know, my intention is to bring love back to life for people. And it's going to be raw. It's going to be authentic. It's going to be real. It's going to be deep, deep conversations about business people and leaders who've gone through the fire and still choose love to inspire them with their purpose, their passion, and their mission. That's what it's going to be about. And I know that it's going to transform people's lives, which just sizzles my soul. So yeah, when I have everything all ready, I'll get all that to you, and then you can let everybody know. So thank you. Okay, so
I just want to share too that we're still going to get together as coaches. There is a new coaching group starting next month. It's going to be later in the day. So because our leader is from Australia and this time does not work for her, unfortunately. It's Deb King out of Sydney, and she's going to be running it on the Warm Space platform. If anybody has used it, Carolyn, oh my God, you're going to love it. You got to come if you want to come.
Yeah, I'd love to. I love Deb too. I love her.
It's a new platform and it shifts the energy. You go through flows. So Cheryl, think about your brain stuff. There are set flows in it where it prompts you to breathe. It prompts you to share gratitude.
Oh, wow.
And then you can come and mingle and mix and then come back to another flow, and you can personalize and customize the flow. The founder of that platform is an amazing man with a big vision to make the world a better place. And it shows in his platforms. I'd love you to experience it. It's super cool. Anyways, so come to that. I'll give you the link.
Love it.
Sign up for next month. And so Carolyn's energy will flow a little bit over, hopefully.
Of course it will.
Warm Space. And Carolyn, come and visit it every time. You're always welcome. You know that.
Yeah.
And
Does this feel good?
It's your chance to enjoy the community as a participant. That's what you just did on your retreat. Carolyn went on a retreat with some other Grand Connection members to Costa Rica and experienced for the first time being in a retreat versus running it. What a difference.
I mean, it was huge. And I've run many retreats over the last 35 years, like over 20. And I was a participant. I mean, I received so much. I transformed who I was. So, I'm running a retreat with Christine Campbell-Rapin in November on Vancouver Island too. November 21st weekend. So I'll update you on that too. So I want to do retreats too. It's my other part of my vision. So thank you for listening to me. I've taken up a lot of time. I want to be still in service to you. But thank you, Susan. I received that. I felt it in my heart, soul, and spirit. And our journey continues, just in a different form. That's all. Right? Okay. So where I want to dive next in this business growth buffet month. So we started with what nourishes you. Okay. Let's look at the other side of the fence. And I want you to be raw, real, and truthful. We're going to take a minute each for this one. We're all just going to play in the same room. Is that okay? Like, I was going to put you in teams of two, but we don't. It's 1:45 already. So let's visit this. So I want you to think about this, and I'm going to give you just a really practical, simple exercise that I did that changed my life. Susan knows this exercise, and it's how I attracted my virtual assistant angel, Marielle, that's been with me for, 4 years now, which is crazy. Before her, my life was stressed. Now, not. So I'm going to invite you to just take a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle on the left-hand side. Over a 2-week period, write down what nourishes you, what brings you joy, what makes your soul sizzle, what you're grateful for in your business, what you do. Continue your love list on the left-hand side. Just keep going. You're in flow. You're feeling incredible gratitude. You're in joy. See, this is what I love to do right now. This is on my list, speaking. It just is. So write down those things and write them down in the moment. So you're connected to them. You feel them in the moment, okay? On the other side, this is going to be your draining list. Susan knows what drains me. We used to do Zoom calls sometimes, and I put my head on the desk, wouldn't I, Susan? Susan would see I would be so tired at night. We're pre-planning for the next event, and my head would be doing this because I would be zoomed out. And Susan would go,
Well,
"What are
it's also Carolyn gets up way earlier. She's like the early bird and I'm the late bird. So
Five.
we have different
Five.
times. Yeah.
Well, Susan's energy goes whoop at night, and my energy goes whoop at night. So we were kind of two passing people in the night. Anyhow, so on the right-hand side, write down what drains you, what frustrates you, where you go down the rabbit hole, where you take too much time and waste your time and you haven't accomplished anything. And you go, oh my goodness, what have I done here right now? And write down the things that you are just emotionally drained by. I call that your let go list. So I did this for 6 weeks, dreaming of finding a virtual assistant, praying, dreaming, holding this vision. I made a description for the virtual assistant I wanted. I wanted her to understand the universal energy of abundance and God. And I wanted her to have skills where I didn't. So I outlined, she's got to be good at Canva. She's got to be, so I made this whole list of a job description for her. Then Susan and I did this glorious event for virtual assistant. There she was on Zoom at the end of the meeting. Alan, I think you were even there. And I said, who are you? Well, I'm Marielle. She said, I said, I think you're my virtual assistant. She goes, what? She said, Carolyn, I thought you were a movie star. That's what she told me. It was so cute. It was just so cute. And it's been an incredible journey of letting go to lead for me. And so I invite you to do the same. But what we're going to do here, we're going to have 1 minute each. I just want you to think about, just for 5 seconds, some of them right now, the things you do that distract you, that take you out of being in flow, the things that drain your energy, because energy is everything to me, and it is to you. So we're going to start with Vic.
What drains me? People. Supposed to love people, but sometimes it's hard.
Can you be a little bit more explicit? What kind of people drain you?
Dishonest.
Great.
I think it's more prolific than anyone would think.
Great.
Mainly because they're dishonest with themselves. So that's draining to me.
Breaks your heart to see that happen, doesn't it? Okay.
No, I turned the page. I learned a long time ago. And we haven't got time to get our heart broken.
Good. Good for you. Awesome. Thank you for your honesty. You rock it. Okay, Brenda, your turn.
I think I kind of already touched on it at the beginning, but the naysayers, the naysayers, the doubters, the yes but, I learned something so valuable in a class I was in just recently. You can totally transform a conversation if, when you feel like saying yes, but instead say yes and.
And. Mhm.
I loved it. When I heard it, it was such a cool thought. And when they explained it to me, and then when now I've started working to practice it when I'm having conversations with people, because it brings you in. It doesn't push. The but is a push away, but the and is a pull in. And I love that's the energy that I want.
Oh, profound. You're a profound woman. Just saying. That's good. That's a gift to all of us. Thank you very much. Miss Cheryl, intentional speaker, educator, Brewster.
Well, I love what Vic said, and it really speaks to my heart, because where am I being dishonest with myself and not bringing forth the ease with which things can be done? And so my big learning was letting go of this image, and instead just being real and telling the truth to myself and backing away from the striving and the pushing. And that's a form of trust in what's most real. And we have no idea how much we're distrusting what's most real. And Vic, I think the outer world is simply a projection of what each one of us has been denying in ourselves. So when we clean up in here, that's our contribution to a healthier society.
I'm here, aren't you? Let's just pause for a sec. Vic, you can share, but aren't you glad you're here? Wow, I am. Okay, go ahead, Vic.
And if I could say one more thing.
Of course.
Susan and Carolyn, now I'm going to cry. I just want to thank you both. I know how, I can only imagine how much work it was to do what you did. And I so appreciate what you created, because you have provided a foundation for so many people who were scared or nervous, and you help people believe in themselves. You help them take those risks. I just really appreciate the courage and the tenacity that you've both held on to create what you did. And I know things change, and change can be very difficult, and yet it's a part of, going deeper. And you've really represented that. So thank you so much. I appreciate what you've both done, and it means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to go to Diliana, you're next. Okay, go ahead, Diliana. What drains you?
I am also grateful for the community that we created and all these amazing people that I met because of the ground connection. And you're doing really great job. And I hear you. I right now I'm looking also for virtual assistant. So what's draining is that fear of delegate, of need of the control, these things that I try to let go
Oh,
right
you're
now.
cutting out a bit there.
So I
Say that again.
Need of the control. I try to let go of need of control so that I be able to delegate more and have free more space for what I really love to do. So what drains me is that not following my heart, not be truthful towards myself. All kind of limitation. I just hate all kind of limitation. They make me sick.
Wonderful.
And
Thank you.
that. Yeah,
Thank you. And it is releasing control, isn't it? It really is. And I just journaled about that this morning. It's making more space for grace. I mean, that's really what it is. So thank you for that. We're going to go to Alan. Oh my goodness, we have 5 minutes. We're going to go to Alan. You got 1 minute to say what drains you. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm mentoring 2 girls, sisters in India, the feedback I'm getting from them and their parents really switched me on. They're both doctors. They're so pleased with the results. They are advising me on natural medication so I can stay well to carry on looking after them. So I am absolutely over the moon at the moment. The thing that does drain me is my computer, because I can't see it. I can't do all the technical work. I get completely lost on it. But basically, that's me in a minute.
Is there anything that drains you, Alan?
Only the fact that I get frustrated because
Okay.
I can't see what I'm doing on the computer.
Okay. Yeah.
So I go around and waste a lot of time. But you know, I'm absolutely over the moon at the moment.
Beautiful. I'm so happy for you. I just put prayer hands on my screen for you, Alan. Okay, let's go to Joyce next. Okay, we can do this, Joyce. You got 1 minute. Welcome.
Thank you. I am, I've attended several of your meetings, Carolyn, and every time I left, I was always inspired. And I just want to wish you all the best in your new endeavors. And I know you will be successful because you have that warmth that comes across Zoom, just like a big hug. And here's one back to you.
Oh, thank you. Received.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Thank you. I didn't know I was going to cry so much on this one. You know, there's, you know, to me, being a soulful entrepreneur is the most important decision that we make. And that our business is guaranteed success when we function from there. When we release the distraction, what drains us. When we invest in ourselves. That's with making decisions that I call thinking above the line. But also, it's when we listen to our internal voice of wisdom and take action on that. It's not easy sometimes. It's not easy, like I said, it's not easy leaving the Grand Connection. I mean, at all, to be honest. Yet it's a decision that I know that I have to do to lead myself forward to make a difference in different arenas. That's all. But I'm still here. And so I just want to thank everybody for coming today. And I want to leave you with this message. Please continually make the decision to honor yourself. And honor yourself with what nourishes you, what feeds your fire of desire in your business. And, you know, integrate what truly matters. Bravely release those things that drain you. Doesn't all have to happen at once. But that's how you create that authentic space for grace. You know, Joyce, thank you for that gift. I mean, that has always been my intention on every Zoom meeting that Susan and I have ever done, is for people to feel that hug. Susan knows how important hugs are to me. So does Cheryl. That's another reason why I have to go in person. I don't get enough hugs in my life. So love has always been leading me forward. And I want some more hugs in person. So that's where our sustainable growth is letting love lead, being in flow, letting love be in motion. So continue, you know, Susan will continue to hold the torch of the Grand Connection. And all of you are contributing to supporting her to continue to integrate that and create the growth of this incredible community of creativity, of connection, of collaboration. You know, this Grand Connection was birthed, exactly what Cheryl said, for businesses around the globe to have a home, to learn, to stretch, to grow, to get out of your comfort zone and show up, step up, and make a difference in the world. So thank you all. And I love you to bits, to be honest. And, you know, I just wish you the most extraordinary success ever, your wildest dreams fulfilled. So thank you.